Hey everyone, welcome to 302 Sobriety. I'm Miguelito, Mikey, Big Mike, Little Mike, whatever. My name is Michael. Um, Today, I wanted to share what points are important to me for staying sober. They might differ for everyone, but this is what I'm grateful for staying sober and not getting high for myself. And I count them down, and I'm doing it off the top of my head because I see the difference every day. Number one for me is that I wake up not forgetting what I have done the night before. That's big for me because I used to get drunk, I used to get high, and didn't do what I didn't know what I did the night before, or as a matter of fact, for a couple of days. That was blacking out. I functioned, but I blacked out. I sometimes passed out. I don't do that anymore. So I'm grateful for that. I think clearly now. Number two is I think clearly. It's not foggy the way I think. I know what I have to do, and I just go ahead and try to do it. Number three, I'm building my relationships again with my children. I thought I had a relationship with them while I was getting high and drinking. But I was only present, physically present. Mentally and emotionally, I was not present for them. So that is important to me. And it doesn't apply to my children. It applies to all my relationships I've had with friends, with girlfriends, with my wife. I was there and everything was about me. It's been hard road. It's been a very difficult road to keep looking at myself first before I blame others for my mishaps, for my poor decisions, because it wasn't them that made me do it. I did it myself. And let me see. Hey, guess what? I save money. I have a bank account. I pay my bills on time. You could do like 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't owe my debtors. I still have to make amends and pay friends that I borrowed and they've given me, and it's hard. It's hard to admit for myself. It's hard to admit that I was an ass, and all I did was take, and never gave back to anybody. They might say different because I would work and do things, but I got payment out of it somehow for it, and now it just doesn't. I do things to do it. That's it. It feels good when I help someone, especially when I help someone and they don't know that I'm helping them. You know, that I did it. To see the smile on their face. That's important. Another one is having a house, a place to live. I was living with, if you guys are following me, I was living in Maria. Maria was my van, or is my van. She's still there. I still drive her. But I'm blessed to have a place that I can call my own. Another one, which is I'm losing count, It might be number 7. I have a job. I get paid for doing something, and I feel worth. I'm giving back. Someone's helping me. I get paid. I give back. I go sometimes to Wawa, and I see a family that looks like they're struggling, with kids. I'll pay for their whatever they're buying. Sometimes I do it in a store. I do it when I'm crossing a toll. I don't want them to know who I am. I just want to do something kind, pass it forward. What you feel and what you do, you attract more of it. It's the law of attraction. You're good, you're gonna attract good people. Yes, there's other people like the way I was, and that's okay, because I hear them. I know where they're coming from, and I have to be there to guide them, help them. People help me. My AA groups. That's another thing I'm blessed for. Having my AA, NA, my meetings that I go to learn more about myself, learn more about my sick thinking, learn more about staying out of my head, learn more about not blaming others for my decisions, learn more about not controlling anything I see through my eyes, learn more about trying to balance my life. It's not black and white, there's grays in between. I have to make it work. And that's important to me. I wasn't doing that. It's either my way or the highway. Do it this way. One of my favorite sayings is my family will say, I'm going to give you an advice. You should do this. And if I didn't do it, they would get upset. So it wasn't an advice, it was a directive. Mike, you should stop drinking. Mike, you should take out the garbage. Mike, you should drive and pick up some food. Michael, do this. You should be doing this right now. You should buy these pair of pants. Buy this type of clothes. And if I didn't do it, they were hot, man. They were really hot because I didn't take their advice. But that wasn't an advice. That was a directive. Instead of saying, do this, and I could say, no, you should, give me an advice, you gave me a choice. And at that time, with my thinking, by them saying that, I would blame my mishaps on them. It was easy. I could manipulate. I try not to manipulate. These are my character defects. I have to do things on my own. It's totally different. I don't know what to say to you guys, but I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for higher power. I'm more in tune with my spirituality. I might not agree with organized religion, but I'm very spiritual. I believe everyone carries an energy, whether it be negative or positive. It's what you choose to emanate from yourself. I try to choose positivity so I could track positivity. And when I speak, like I do in these videos, I hope the positive energy that I'm giving you guys, you keep it in your mind, and maybe you give it to somebody else. You tell them, I heard this, and it applies to me. Yeah, and I'm also honest with myself. That's another piece. I wasn't honest with myself. I thought I was fooling everyone. I wasn't fooling anybody. I was fooling myself. I tried to think that I was hiding, the drinking, the getting high and everything. Everybody knew. But I was the one that didn't know that they knew. And then I started weaning out the people that weren't there for me in my bad times that are still there for me. I mean, that are still there for me today. So, I see people, I hear people that they're having divorces, the same crap, the same shit that I went through. I don't have a house. I don't have money. I don't have transportation. I don't have a place to live. I don't have friends. I feel lonely. I was there. It took me a while, but I had to work hard for everything that I have now. And I'm grateful and I understand what I have accomplished. It couldn't have been done only by myself. I'm stronger when I ask for help. I'm stronger when I truly need help and I say, hey, can you help me? I do not understand. I expect to get not what I want, but what I need for help, because that's another thing for myself. I might want something, but want and a need are two different things. When I get spiritual and I do my meditation and I say, please please give me an answer. That's what I want, is an answer. I don't care if it's a bad answer that I don't like. I got to get through with it. It's like the same thing when almost 3 years ago when I took that drink. I knew I was in big trouble. And I just went and I said, please help me. I need some help. Who I was talking to the energies that surround us. Please give me some help. And that same day, I got picked up for a DUI. And it started me on this journey. And that's the help that I got. That's not the help that I wanted, though. I just wanted somebody to, say, hey, stop, and I stopped. I wanted something easy. But apparently, I don't learn the easy way. I learned with my higher power, what you want to call a God, whatever religion is still a positive energy. All your religions out there are a different road, a different path to kindness, to yourself and to other people. We all carry that negative energy. When you get mad at me, I stay angry for I don't know how long. That's a negative energy, and I'm going to carry that the way I am. I carry that for a long time, and then, it festers in my head, not until I let it go. And I turn it over and I say, hey, that's the way that person is. Man, don't sweat it. I got to talk to myself. I could buy food now. I could go out to eat. I have money in my pocket. These are all blessings. I don't have to worry that if the police officer stops me while driving, I'm not legal. I'm legal. I have a driver's license. I'm doing everything the right way. I might have interlock system in my van, but I'm doing it the right way. I'm paying my price. That's my price to pay, not yours, not anybody out there. I offer myself to go, let's go to meetings, let's go someplace, let's go to the beach, let's do something. And there's always an excuse. Some people always have an excuse. I'd rather for you to say, nah, I don't want to go. I just want to stay home. I understand that. There's times that I want to stay home. I don't want to do anything. But I don't have to worry when I hear a siren, police siren, that I'm ready to take off running. That I'm afraid that there's a warrant, a capias for me. No, I'm not worried about that. I'm doing what I have to do. And that's big. That's big. All my life is want, take, and always looking up my back, over my shoulder. When I lived in New York and I did some bad things, and I really didn't care. But, it might it might have taken me my whole life to get to this point. But the thing I can say is I got to this point before I died. That I could live a nice, productive life, somewhat normal. Because I still have drama in my life. It's how I handle that drama. Do I make it my own? Do I make somebody else's problem my own? No, I don't. That's your shit. I try to help. I try to guide. If you need some help, if you need some guidance, if you need a kind word, I'm there for you. But, I was never like that. I couldn't care less. I try to work myself and the things I have to do, but at the same time work everything. I work people around me. I try to make a schedule now. I wasn't making a schedule. I would say, yeah, I'll be there, and I never show up. Or I'll start something, I'll never finish it. So it's very important for me. And with that, please pass this on, share it with someone. This is 302 Sobriety. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, closed group, 302 Sobriety open group. Just share it. Like, comment below, and let me know what you want to hear. I could tell you about my life every day. I'm a talker. I don't like rehearsing. It's not about the music. It's about who I am. This is the way I do things. I just hope you get something out of it. I hope it helps you. If you ever need a companion to go to a meeting, if you decide to go and you're in Delaware, hit me up. I look at my YouTube channels to see if I hear any comments or anything, and let me know what's going on, and I'll guide you, help you. And if you're close enough, I'll drive you. So you just take it one day at a time. And don't hide behind your disease, behind the bottle, behind anything. Accept who you are. I accept who I am, because if I don't and I hide myself, it's like drinking and trying to hide who I was then. So, you peace out. You have a good time. Bye.